It's the first home game of the season for the Raiders here at Allegiant Stadium as our 0-2 Raiders play the 1-1 Steelers. Last week against the Buffalo Bills, Josh Jacobs 161 yards and a touchdown in that loss. The Raiders 0-2 on the road entering their home opener. The Steelers, this is their first home game. They went 1-1 at home in 2 games at Acrisure Stadium. As welcome back to the Madden 24 franchise. Make or break game for the Raiders. If they are 0-3, the season is pretty much over. And for the Steelers, I mean, trying to get above 500, going 1-1 at home, trying to beat the Raiders, who have really struggled on defense. And it's a primetime game, Sunday Night Football. Mike Tomlin against Josh McDaniels. Kenny Pickett entering year 2, the only first-round quarterback of his class. That was of 2022. And Jimmy Garoppolo entering game essentially 2. He did not play much. He only played a quarter against the Bills. But we'll see Kenny Pickett first in the Steelers offense. The Raiders win the toss and have deferred. A.J. Cole punts it away, and we are underway. And a touchback to the 25. Here's Pickett. Over his 2 games, 64 completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. 256 yards a game. 5 interceptions, second in the NFL. Let's take a look at the Steelers offense. Broderick Jones, Sayamalu brought in Kendrick Green, Dan Moore Jr., Mason Cole in his second year with Pittsburgh. Then the skill positions, George Pickens and Deontay Johnson. They brought in Miles Boykin. You have the superstar, Najee Harris, and Pat Freiermuth, the tight end. They can pass the ball. It's just running and scoring. Can they keep up in those departments? First down at 10, pressure on block defender, and too far for Deontay Johnson, incomplete. Well, the game against the Bills and the 454 passing yards given up to Josh Allen, they are now dead last in all 3 categories. The Raiders are on defense. Second down and 10 from the 25 as you see the starting lineup. Underneath, Najee Harris. Chandler Jones meets them. It's a loss of 3. So a good start on defense. It's third down. The Steelers top 5, 59% conversion rate, 16 of 27 through 2 weeks. 3-man rush. Pickett has all day, and he's got Van wide open. It is Miles Boykin to midfield. Miles Boykin makes the first down and 10 at midfield, and 2 tight ends. And a handoff, it is Najee Harris, and a pickup of 4. Robert Spillane is injured. He'll head to the locker room. We'll monitor that. If he's not back by halftime, we'll get an update for you. Third down and 9. Play action. Quick release. He's got Boykin. And Boykin breaks a tackle and he is gone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boykin, 49 yards. His first touchdown since week 16 of 2020 against the Bengals. And that was with Baltimore. And the Steelers are up 7-0 in the first 2 minutes of the game. Here's the kick by Boswell. Amir Abdullah had a 60-yard kick return last week against the Bills. Here's Garoppolo. Through a game and a quarter, 460 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, a 63% completion percentage. And with the game against the Bills, they have upped their rushing line to 13th in the NFL. Still 11th passing despite under 100 passing yards, it felt like, against the Bills. They were just not able to pass the ball until that late stage 4th quarter. And that is a bad start. Cam Hayward, the Pro Bowler, a loss of 1. They also have TJ Watt. They drafted Keanu Benton. Larry Ogunjobi, year 2 with Pittsburgh. Alex Highsmith will rush. He also plays some linebacker. They brought in Cole Holcomb, and here's the secondary completely revamped. Patrick Peterson, Joey Porter Jr., Keanu Neal, Kizzy, and then Minka Fitzpatrick, who they brought back. Jacobs up the middle to the original line of scrimmage. Raiders on third down, 8 for 21. That's 27th in the NFL. 4-man rush. It is caught. Mayer, and he's got the first down. Just enough. Third down and 5. Opening possession for the Raiders. They try to answer. Blitz, unblocked defender. Under pressure, he's got his man. It's Davante Adams. Adams to the 39. Led all receivers in yards after week 1. Had a quiet week 2, but so did everyone on the Raiders. Second down and 9. 4-man rush. Pressure. And Garoppolo is swarmed. Ogunjobi the first to get there. Career sack number 24. He had 1.5 in his first year with Pittsburgh. That was the second lowest mark of his career. Second only to his rookie season where he only had 1. Third down and 11. Screen to Jacobs trying to get blocking. It doesn't happen. And they will settle for 3. And Daniel Carlson will come out for his second field goal of the year. He's made all 5 kicks. He's been asked up. This is from 55. From left hash, it's down the middle, and it is short. It's no good. So it didn't have the leg. 3rd down and 10 for the Steelers from the 45. Empty set. And Pickett. Quickly, it is caught. Fryermuth to the 42, a pickup of 13. So another 3rd down and 10. They need the 32 to convert. And the Raiders' defense has been horrible on 3rd downs. It has been a struggle. And Pickett up the seam. He's got Boykin inside the 20. And Miles Boykin makes it 1st down to the 13. You see the red zone marks. Raiders 83% clip. They're giving up touchdowns. Boykin, by the way, on his first 3 catches over 100 yards here in the first quarter. Harris down to the 5. Pickup of 8. 3 tight ends. 2nd down and 2. Just outside the 5. Motion the 3rd one across the formation. And to give to Najee Harris. Mets. And broke a tackle by Bilal Nichols. And down to the 1. So it's 1st and goal. Pittsburgh. Under center. 3 receiver sets. And a Pickett throw blitz. Throw, end zone, touchdown! It's Allen Robinson. Robinson on his 3rd team in 3 years. Pittsburgh Rams, Chicago. And he doubles the Pittsburgh lead. So the Steelers having their way with the Raiders defense, just like everyone has. 1st down for the Raiders at the 25. And underneath it's caught is Myers, Jacoby Myers with the 1st. So it's starting to look a lot like the Buffalo game again, and it seems like the Denver game was an outlier. 1st down and 10, play action. Garoppolo in stride. He's got Mayer, blocked by Adams, up the sideline, inside the 20. A stiff arm at the 10 and out of bounds. And it's 1st and goal, Vegas. And a touchdown saving tackle by Fitzpatrick. Here's the red zone. 50% touchdown rate, but the problem is not the touchdown rate, but the fact of when they're not scoring touchdowns, they're not getting any points. They're not even able to get field goals. Jacobs with a pickup of 6, 2nd and goal, and Jacobs loses a yard. So 3rd and goal, final play, 1st quarter. Do not have to run it, but they do. Garoppolo. Adams, touchdown! And it's a 1-score game. Adams' 2nd touchdown of the year. And that brings him 1 shy of 90 in his career. And he levitates in excitement. 4-yard strike, and it's 14-7 as the quarter comes to a close. 2nd quarter begins. 1st down and 10 at the 25 after the touchback for the Steelers. And a counter. It is Harris. And Harris for 15. So everything about this Raiders defense has just been really bad. 2 tight ends on 1st down and 10. At the 40-yard line. And play action. And a sack! Trayvon Moehrig. 1st career sack. Blitz from the safety spot. The 2nd round pick in 2021. With a loss of 7. It's now 3rd down and 9. They need midfield to keep the drive alive. In the shotgun. Play action. Pressure. Chandler Jones stepping up in the pocket. And it's thrown away incomplete. Over the head of Boykin. And a Steeler punt. And the Raiders a chance to tie the game. So 2 tight ends, 1st down and 10 at the 30. And Garoppolo under center and a play action. Garoppolo quick throw, sideline it is caught. Davante Adams, and Garoppolo has made all of his first 7 passes. He's over 100 yards. 2nd down and 7. And to give it is Josh Jacobs. First good run of the day, and he's got the 1st down to the 45 of Pittsburgh. So 2nd down and 9, empty set. And Garoppolo fires middle, intercepted. It's Quan Alexander. And Alexander down to the 36. And his first interception since Week 11, 2021 against the Bills. On his 3rd team in 3 years as well. Then last year with the Jets, previous with New Orleans. Pickens underneath. It is caught. And away from Jones is Harris. And Najee Harris out of bounds to the 48. Bilal Nichols slow to get up. He'll head to the locker room for the moment. We'll get an update on him at halftime. 3rd down and 5. Pickett trying to escape. He is hit. It's incomplete. Pickett sub 50% completion percentage, and the Raiders take over the 13. 2nd down and 9. Back in the shotgun. And Garoppolo, quick pass, it is caught. Block for Mayer. It is Renfro to the 27. So Garoppolo, no passes hit the turf yet. 2nd down and 8, and a draw. It is Jacobs. That worked really well against Buffalo, and it's a pickup of 7. So 3rd and inches. At the 37-yard line, Garoppolo. Pressure coming. It is broken up. Intended for Mayer. Great coverage there. 4th and inches. And they're going to go for it on their own 37. They only need an inch, and with how the defense is played, they're not going to risk it. Garoppolo the sneak. No one covered the A-gap, and an easy 1st down. So 1st down and 10 at the 38. In the eye. Play action. Garoppolo protected. And he's got his man. It's Myers. Jacoby Myers with a great cut to make Minka miss. And a 1st down to the 34. So 2nd down and 6. We're approaching the 2-minute warning in a hurry. 3 tight ends. Garoppolo is pressured across the body. It is caught. Jacobs 1st down and back in the red zone are the Raiders. So 1st down and 10. Final play before the 2-minute warning. If it is inbounds, empty set. Garoppolo pressured. Now stepping away. He's going to run and slide with 6. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. 14-7 game as we've reached the 2. Raiders in the red zone. Down by 7. 2nd and 4. Draw play. It is Jacobs. Cuts it back inside the 5. And he is down there. 1st and goal. Taking the play clock down. Snapping at 7. Blitz underneath. It's Jacobs trying to get the edge. A jump cut and a gain of 2. You got halfway there. 2nd and goal. Devontae Adams, the only wide receiver out there. Garoppolo. Pressured. Throws it away and completes. No one open. 3rd and goal. No one in the box. At the 3-yard line. Garoppolo makes an adjustment. 37 seconds. Give to Jacobs and unblocks Highsmith, and they are going to kick the 3. We told you the first red zone trip, their problem is they have not been able to capitalize with any points when they're not able to get touchdowns. So they're going to take the 3 at the 5. It's 14-10. 32 seconds for the Steelers. They still have 2 timeouts underneath on 1st down. Just caught out of bounds is Boykins with 8. Pickett hitting 50% of his passes. 2nd down and 2. Blitz, quick pass. Freiermuth the 1st down. From the 36, 24 seconds, 1 timeout for Pittsburgh. Pickett protected and checks it down. It is caught. Harris. Pickup of 9. Timeouts. So play in bounds might end the half. Here from the 46, 17 seconds remain. And Pickett. And has time underneath. It's caught. Deontay Johnson out of bounds at the 45. And they're going to try the 62-yard field goal by Boswell. He's made all 7 kicks. But again, this is 62 from left hash. It's on its way, and it is good. 62 yards down the middle, and that's how the half ends. Pittsburgh up 7, but Vegas getting the ball out of the break. See if the Raiders can tie this game at 17. As those were the stats at the half, and Boswell boots it away. On the heels of kicking a 62-yard field goal, he gets it in the end zone, but a return across the 20 into the 22 goes Amir Abdullah. So Raiders start from the 22, under center. Play action. Unblocked defender, and down goes Garoppolo. It is Cole Holcomb. First sack since Week 6, 2021 against Kansas City. That was with Washington, and a loss of 10. 2nd and 20. 4-man rush. Garoppolo steps up in the pocket. And under pressure delivers. It is caught. Mayer has the first to the 33. And a pickup of 21 on 2nd and 20. The Raiders offense just figuring it out. They're starting to move the ball pretty well. But only 10 points to show for it. Garoppolo, quick release. It is caught. Adams to around midfield. Pickup of 15. And Garoppolo with only 3 incompletions has surpassed 200 passing yards. 2nd down and 8. Garoppolo wide open is Jacobs inside the 35, and that is where he stood up. He got to the 34. So another big play for the Raiders in scoring range, but they want 7 to tie this game. Garoppolo, quick release. It's Myers. This is going to count as his 2nd rush of the day. It's another 1st down. So 2nd down and 7 at the 18. Empty set for Garoppolo. Four-man rush. Steps up in the pocket. Is going to take off and run slide with 5. 3rd down and 2. At the 14-yard line. Under center. Four-man rush. Garoppolo. And almost picked. Davante Adams played defense there. Joey Porter Jr. makes the good play. 4th down and 2. They're going to go for it. They want 7 here, this deep in their own territory. Garoppolo, end zone, touchdown! Jacoby Myers, his first as a Raider. He had 8 with New England in 4 years. He had a career-high 6 last year, and he gets his first with a black and silver. And it's 17-all here in the 3rd quarter. And a 10-play, 4.5-minute drive. Pittsburgh takes over from the 25. Play action underneath. Wide open is Washington, the second tight end. They're going to pick up a 10 and a first. The Steelers have either led in this game or the game has been tied. They have not trailed for any point in this game. It is Najee Harris on 1st down and the pickup of 7. So 2nd down and 3. The 43. Raiders show blitz. And they bring it. Pickett on the run across the body. Wide open, it is caught. Boykin breaks a tackle, breaks another, up the sideline, inside the 20, breaks another. He's going to go the distance. Touchdown, Steelers. Miles Boykin, a 57-yard score, and he broke 3 tackles to do it. In his first career 2-touchdown performance, has the Steelers in front 24-17. So the Raiders take over at the 24. Garoppolo will throw. Pressured. He's going to throw on the run. He's got a man wide open as Myers across midfield and down to the 47. We said this in week 1. This is how the Raiders are going to have to win ball games. It's going to be via the shootout. The defense is not stopping a lot today. They haven't all year. 2nd down and 5. Garoppolo stepping up in the pocket. He's got a lane and a 1st down. Not afraid to run despite the injury last week. But he is sliding. 1st down and 10. At the 35. Garoppolo a check and a play action. Has time. And it runs down. He's dropped back in midfield. It's Alex Highsmith. 3rd straight game with a sack. He had a career high of 14.5 in relief of TJ Watt last year who got injured. 2nd down and 23. That was a loss of 13. Garoppolo up the seam. He's got Mayer, a leaping grab and a pickup of 19. 3rd down and 4. Garoppolo stepping up in the pocket. He's got space. He's got a first inside the 20. And that's where he slides down with 10. And a 1st down Vegas. And they're in the red zone again. So 1st down, 3 tight ends. And they go to Jacobs up the middle. Has space. 1st and goal Vegas. Pickup of 11. So the running game picking it up. 1st and goal. In the shotgun with 3 receivers. 4-man rush. Garoppolo fires, caught! And Renfro to the 3. Garoppolo looking for his 3rd touchdown of the game. Final 2 minutes, 3rd quarter. Adams broken up by Watts. Good coverage there by the edge rusher. 3rd and goal. Back in the shotgun at the 3. Garoppolo stands in, delivers. Broken up, incomplete for Renfro. Good coverage are going for him. 4th and goal. They want the tie. Here at the 3. Blitz. Garoppolo. Adams. Touchdown. And there's number 90 for Davante Adams. 2nd today. 3rd on the year. And the Raiders tie the game at 24. 64 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Another long drive for the Raiders. 2nd down and 8 for the Steelers as they take over the 27. And give Najee Harris. Good cut. And just shy of the line of game. That will take us to the 4th quarter. 24-all, 3rd and inches. 2 tight ends. Raiders can't get off the field. Najee Harris breaks a tackle. And Morrig saves the touchdown. Tyree Wilson is slow to get up, and he is out for the rest of the game. Any injury in the 4th quarter? They have to sit out a quarter. That's how the game works. 1st down and 10, and a juke route and a catch. Pickens, he's been quiet today, but he's got a 1st down. It's been mostly the Miles Boykin show. That's actually Pickens' first catch of the day. 1st down at the 46. And to give Najee Harris. Najee tackle line at the line of scrimmage. May have picked up a yard, but a flag in the backfield. You know, if you don't believe that, that's our first flag of the series. It's a holding call. Makes it 3rd and 12 for the Steelers. They need the 36 to convert. Empty set. And a screen. It is caught and a loss of 3. Good play by Chandler Jones. That was Freiermuth. Raiders take over the 23. 1st down and 10. And they go outside. Jacobs cuts it back and picks up 7. You can see how the run is starting to become effective for him. Especially in the second half. He would love to do a split. But I'm an idiot, forgot that. 2nd down and 3. Jacobs. Good block and a first. Averaging just about 3 a carry. Just over 3 a carry, actually. 1st down and 10. Draw play. And it's Jacobs again. 1st down to the 47. Again, the running lanes just opening up. 3rd down and 3. You go run here. Raiders go pass. Garoppolo has time. We'll find Adams coming back to the ball. 1st down to the 31. Really big 1st down. Halfway into this 4th quarter. Garoppolo with 3 tight ends. Pressure coming, and it is caught. Jacobs, a stiff arm, but tackled at the 21, pickup of 9. Garoppolo, by the way, over 300 yards. 2nd and a yard. Jacobs, 1st down inside the 20. He's at 90 yards. So 1st down and 10 at the 18. Empty set, Garoppolo. Steps up, under pressure, hits his throw, touchdown! Davante Adams, 3rd time today. This is his 3rd career 3-touchdown game. It was his 1st time since 2020 where he did it twice. And the kick is up and good, and the Raiders lead for the 1st time today. 4:21 on the clock for the Steelers to tie the game. Give to Harris on 2nd and 4 and a 1st down to the 40-yard line. 2nd down and 6. And Raiders show blitz. They bring it. Handoff. Harris into Raiders territory to the 43. 1st down and 10 at the 43. And up the seam, he's got Freiermuth down to the 21-yard line. And a pickup of 22. We've reached the 2-minute warning. 1st down and 10. Pickett's protected. It's caught! Down to the 2. And Freiermuth is hurt. And Pittsburgh will use their 1st timeouts. 1st and goal. Motion. It's the offensive lineman that checks in. They replace the Freiermuth. Harris. Broken tackle. Touchdown. Steelers. His 2nd straight game with a score. And the Steelers have tied the game at 31. Kick is up and good. So one final drive in regulation for the Raiders. And Amir Abdullah from the goal line. He's not going to get to the 15. He's dropped at the 13. So the Raiders are going to have to go the long way. 1st down and 10. And the drive starter, it's a run. Jacobs for 10. And he's at 100 yards. He's at exactly 4 a carry. Hurrying to the line at the 22. 90 seconds to play. Garoppolo has space. He's going to take off and run across the 40. Blocked by Renfro. Out of bounds at midfield. The Raiders are just about 10 yards away from their 1st win of the year. And on 3rd and 5, they're going to run for it. And a great tackle. And Jacobs is hurt. Oh, goodness. They're going to go for it on 4th and 2 yards. Fake it to Damian Williams under pressure. He's hit it incomplete. And that, well, the Steelers are going to try to score. And an unblocked defender. Divine Diablo, his 2nd sack this year. And that will take us to overtime after this 3rd and 18 run. As Harris, unless he pops it, he won't. So we head to overtime. Raiders are actually going to think about going for a play here. 21 seconds, 1 timeout. They're at the 25. We'll see if they do anything. Garoppolo steps into a sack. And that's how the half went. Keanu Benton, his first career sack. The second rounder will take us to overtime. So all tied up at 31. And you can see all the artists in this game and how well the Raiders have moved the ball. So here's the coin toss. The Steelers get the call. And the Raiders have won the toss. They'll elect to receive. So we will see the Raiders offense first here in the overtime period. And hopefully only see the Raiders offense. From the 2, Amir Abdullah across the 30 into the 31. So in the regular season, I haven't had a regular season overtime game really since they've changed the rule. It's first down and 10. It is caught up. Mayer, first down. If the Raiders scored, it's the old overtime rules. If the Raiders score a touchdown, they win the game. If they score a field goal, Pittsburgh has a chance to respond. Garoppolo on 3rd and 4. He's got the first. To the 47. Of course, if they don't score, next score wins. 2nd down and 7. Motion Adams. Into the formation. Garoppolo. Fires. Jump ball. Intercepted. It's picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Intended for Renfro. And he has career interception number 20 after leading the league last year with 6. And the Raiders a chance to walk it off. 2nd down and 3. And Harris, first down to the 43. Harris at 125 yards on the day. First down and 10. 4-man rush. Pickett, he's got Johnson. And they're just about in range. At the 43. Under center. Pickett. Yes, this man, it's Johnson. And they're for sure in range. And Pickett over 300 yards. So the Raiders are going to have to send the house here. Hope for a pick 6 or a negative play to get them out of field goal range. They get the negative play. It's a loss of 4, and the Raiders are going to take a timeout. They're going to ice the kicker. Boswell made from 62. This is from 55 from the left hash. To go to 2-1 on its way, and it is good! And the Steelers walk off the Raiders. A score of 34-31. And they took all of the overtime period, essentially, to do it. And that is how the ball game will come to a close, and the Raiders fall to an 0-3 record. Now, okay, so you're going to ask about the interceptions. You won't believe me, but I pressed the wrong button both times. I really did. I obviously wasn't trying to throw a jump ball to Hunter Renfro. If that was Devontae Adams, I would have thrown a jump ball. Obviously, because that's what you do with Devontae Adams. It worked against Buffalo for our only play. But the defense, again, big problem. I have to hope it's better. It has to get better, or we're going to go 0-17. So, I don't know, man. It's tough. Miles Boykin has the game of his life. It's literal insanity run for Miles Boykin. 5 catches, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns. Still a drop. He has over half of Pickett's yards. Cole Holcomb, 13 tackles, 3 tackles for loss in the sack. Debated between him and Minkah Fitzpatrick, who had the game-winning interception. You saw shootout, over 900 yards. I mean, there really isn't much to say. It's just, we got better on 3rd down on defense and offense, so I guess there's baby steps, but we got to get a lot better. Had 3 upgrades. Josh Jacobs up to a 96. Bilal Nichols up to a 74. Chester up to a 66. We have 1 injury update. Robert Spillane, abdominal tear. He's out until week 5 against Green Bay. We do have a breakout. Jacoby Myers, another chance to go to Superstar. 2 weeks after he couldn't do it. So 150 receiving yards. Probably won't get it, of course. So, again, it's probably just going to be another failed scenario. And now the games across the league. Let's get things started. In Denver, they play the Dolphins in Miami Gardens. We'll start with Javonte Williams, a 1-yard score, and the Broncos take a 7-0 lead. Let's take it to the kickoff straight after this touchdown. And Braxton Berrios wearing number 0 for Miami. And he takes it and loses the ball. It's picked up by the Broncos. KJ Hamler forces it. Broncos lead by 10. We'll take it late in the first quarter from midfield. 2 over the play fake. And he's going to fire and stride wide open as Berrios trying to make up for the fumble, and he does with a touchdown, 50 yards, and it's now 10-7 Denver. Next drive for Miami in the second quarter. Play action for Tua, and he's going to find a wide open Cedric Wilson for 18, and the game's tied at 10. Next drive for Denver. They get the ball back at the 41. Russ, a pump and the throw to Greg Dulcich. He picks up 20 yards, and the Broncos had a field goal. It's 13-10. Next drive for Miami. And play action for Tua. And he finds a man wide open. It's Jalen Waddle. How do you not cover that guy, especially with Tyreek Hill injured? 24 yards. The game's tied at 13 heading into the break. First drive out of half for Denver. Russell Wilson from the 40 does a 360 no-scope and takes off and runs. Gets a block. And he picks up 19. And the Broncos lead 16-13. And they'll stay that way to the fourth quarter. Denver gets the ball. Russell Wilson finds a wide open Greg Dulcich, 14 yards. It's now 23-13. Next drive for Denver, they get the ball back. And they go to Michael Burton, the fullback. 3-yard score. It's now 30-13. Next drive for Miami, trying to get back in this game. Trail by 17, 4th and inches. Tua, it's dropped by Raheem Mostert. Drop on 4th down. Broncos now lead 33-13. One last drive for Miami. 2nd down and 10. Tua finds... That's Elijah Higgins, 17-yard score. Broncos tack on another field goal. They win it 36-20. Now Chargers and Vikings start at the end of the first quarter. And how about Isaiah Spiller with the 4-yard score, and the Chargers lead 7-0. They'll stay that way to the 2-minute warning. Herbert with a 2-yard score to Mike Williams. Actually, a 3-yard score. 14-0 at the half, and they'll stay that way till midway through the third quarter. And Isaiah Spiller gets number 2. He jumps into Jordan Hicks. Doesn't matter. 21-0. Next drive for Minnesota. Been shut out so far, but Kirk Cousins says, F it. Justin Jefferson down there, 36 yards. It's 21-3. Next drive for LA in the fourth quarter. Justin Herbert, longest touchdown pass of the day, 19 yards, and down to Parham Jr. He beat the Harrison Smith for it. It's 28-3. Next drive for Minnesota. Kirk Cousins finds a wide open KJ Osborne, 28-10. Do we have another 28-3 on our hands? No. 2-minute warning. Isaiah Spiller gets a chance for number 3. He gets a 2-yard score. Chargers win it, 35-10. Now to the late window. Kansas City plays Chicago at home. First drive for Kansas City. 3rd down and 7. Mahomes finds Marquez Valdes-Scantling, who unhooks the trailer, goes for 60 yards. Chiefs lead 7-0. Next drive for Kansas City. As they're at the 39, Mahomes finds Richie James Jr. getting in the mix. 23-yard catch. It's now 10-0. Next drive for Chicago. They're at the 28, 2nd and 7. And DJ Moore with a great catch, a broken tackle, brought down by Watson with a gain of 40. It's now 10-3. Next drive in the second quarter for Kansas City, and Mahomes with a blitz finds a wide open Noah Gray. 2-yard score. It's now 17-3. It'll stay that way till the 2-minute warning. Chicago with a 2-minute drill. 2nd and goal from the 8. Justin Fields in traffic finds Darnell Mooney. Gets triple teamed, but an 8-yard score. It's now 17-10 at half, or so you thought. How about this? A give to Isaiah Pacheco, giving up on the half, but a block by Richie James, and turning on the Jets is Pacheco. 55 yards to get in the field goal range, 20-10 at half. Opening drive for Chicago, and Justin Fields throws an interception. It's Jalen Watson, 23-10. Kansas City will stay that way to the fourth quarter. Kansas City gets the ball after another turnover, and a back shoulder throw to Noah Gray, 11-yard score. It's now 29-10. They go for 2 and can't get it. It stays that way to the end of the fourth quarter. Patrick Mahomes finds Richie James in traffic, 13-yard scores. Chiefs win at 36-10. For the rest of the scores, the Niners beat the Giants 24-21 on Thursday Night Football. For the Sunday slate of games, the Ravens dismantle and drop a 50 spot on the Colts. The Browns beat the Titans. The Packers beat the Saints. The Texans beat the Jaguars. The Patriots beat the Jets. The Bills shut out the Commanders. The Falcons double up the Lions. The Seahawks beat the Panthers. The Cowboys win a shootout against the Cardinals. And on Monday night, the Eagles beat the Buccaneers, and the Bengals beat the Rams 34-27. On to the standings in the AFC North. Four-way tied 2-1 in the South. Colts and Titans 2-1 in the East. Patriots 3-0 in the West. Broncos, Chargers, Chiefs all 2-1. In the NFC North, the Lions 2-1. In the South, the Falcons 3-0. In the East, the Cowboys 3-0. And in the West, Niners 3-0. For plays of the week on offense, it's Lamar Jackson, 229 yards, 3 touchdowns, 44 rushing yards, and 2 touchdowns with an 83% completion percentage in the win versus the Colts. And in the NFC, Jalen Hurts at Tampa Bay, 71 completion percentage, 194 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 49 rushing yards. For defense in the AFC, Jalen Watson, 8 tackles, 2 solo, 2 picks, returned for 13 yards in the win against Chicago. And in the NFC, the first head-scratcher of the series, Shaq Thompson, 12 tackles, 1 for a loss, a forced fumble, and a recovery in the loss against Seattle. On to leaders for passing, it's Josh Allen, 1,061 yards, 9 touchdowns, Justin Fields, and up to 7 interceptions. He passes Mahomes. For rushing, Javonte Williams, 368 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 24 broken tackles. For receiving, Mike Williams, 354 yards, Stephon Diggs, DeAndre Hopkins, Cooper Kupp, Devontae Adams, 4 touchdowns, and Cooper Kupp, 189 yards after the catch. Wrapping things up with the defense, Alex Singleton, 33 tackles, Jonathan Allen and Joey Bosa, 5.5 sacks, and 4 players with 3 interceptions. Week 4 NFL action kicks off with Thursday Night Football between the Packers and Lions. Those Sunday slated games kicks off with Falcons, Jaguars, Dolphins, Bills, Vikings, Panthers, Bears, Broncos, Ravens, Browns, Steelers, Texans, Rams, Colts, Buccaneers, Saints, Commanders, Eagles, Bengals, Titans. We play the Chargers. The Patriots play the Cowboys, Cardinals, Niners, and on Sunday night, the Chiefs play the Jets, and on Monday night, the Seahawks play the Raiders. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'll see you next time when we face the LA Chargers.